Es gibt ja eine neue Mainquest in Wuwa. Dann wissen wir, was wir heute zu tun haben. Genau. Klappt das so? Das scheint so zu klappen. Super. Genau. Gehen wir rüber. So. Hauptquest Wiedergeburt aus den Tiefen Mengzhou Kapitel 4, Akt 1. Der Wind vor dem Sturm. Der Wind vor dem Sturm nimmt die Lieferung der Lolo-Logistik an. Nach der Krise in Laharoy erhältst du eine Lieferung aus Hualang. Wir machen den Fokusmodus an. Ja. Und drücken auf Geh zu. Geh zu. Ja.
Rough assignment. I hope you've had time to recuperate.
Okay, wir müssen ein wenig hoffen. Na gut.
Why do we have to pay for the food we developed ourselves?
Caught you, red-handed. You're ditching your thesis to play the second coming
Hey,
of...
why are you just standing there staring at the vending machine?
Why can't we get white expedition suits to wear in the Frostlands?
Oh wow, Avra.
Ja, Video.
Sir, I have a delivery for you. It's from Huanglong.
Und danke. Eine Lieferung. Eine Lieferung aus Hualang. Ein Brief. Mit
Huh?
einer Karte.
A package from Huan Long? What is it? What is it? Someone send you snacks?
Ach, Abby.
It's a letter from Yang Yang.
Yang Yangs Brief. Lieber Rover, wie ergeht es dir an der Sternfackelakademie? Was? Was war das für ein Geräusch? Wie lange das Sonnenlicht, in dem ich mich heute gesonnt habe, wohl braucht, bis es dich erreicht? In letzter Zeit träume ich immer wieder dasselbe. Ich bin allein in den Geisterschluchten und renne in einem fort. Und gerade als ich kurz davor bin, eine Entdeckung zu machen, zerrt mich etwas zurück in die Realität. Aber entschuldige, ich möchte mich nicht bei dir ausheulen. Ich hoffe, du verzeihst mir hin und wieder derlei Ausrutscher. Ach ja, vor einer Weile meinte meine große Schwester, sie wolle mich in Jinzhou besuchen. Wir haben uns seit Jahren nicht gesehen. Ob sie sich wohl verändert? So wie ich sie kenne, kann ich mir das kaum vorstellen. Eines Tages möchte ich euch gerne miteinander bekannt machen. Ihr werdet euch bestimmt super verstehen. Wenn du diesen Brief erhältst, sind Shixia und ich vermutlich bereits auf einem Einsatz. In Jinzhou war es in letzter Zeit etwas unruhig, aber keine Sorge. So wie du und deine Klinge durch die vielen Erlebnisse und Prüfungen geschärft wurden, bin auch ich an dem Erlebten gewachsen. Hoffe ich jedenfalls. Ich hoffe also, dass ich nächstes Mal diejenige sein werde, die dir von ihren Abenteuern erzählen kann, Rover. Herzliche Grüße, Yang Yang. PS, ich war so frei, ein paar saisonale Snacks für Abby mitzuschicken. Teilt sie bitte mit euren Freunden in Laharoy. Hoffentlich schmecken sie allen. Oh, sehr lieb. Ich weiß noch nicht, wo das Geräusch herkam. War das Abby im Hintergrund? Vielleicht. Ich interpretiere das jetzt so. Und ein wildes Flatuto ist erschienen. Falls es euch, falls ihr es wollt. So.
Ah, from Yang Yang, huh? Yeah, that time of year, I guess.
There's a whole box of treats for you.
Whoa! Yang Yang's the best!
Lass mir was übrig, es ist genug für alle da.
I know that. Hello, you're looking at the maestro of sharing here. But hey, what did Yang Yang say in her letter?
Jinzu steckt in Schwierigkeiten, sie kriegt Besuch von ihrer älteren Schwester. Ja, Schwierigkeiten, da stand ja nur, dass es ein bisschen und so unruhig war. Deswegen ist viel interessanter, dass sie ihre ältere Schwester kennenlernt. Also, wieder trifft. Sie kriegt Besuch von ihrer älteren Schwester.
Huh? Yang Yang has a sister? Oh, what's she gonna be like? I can't take the suspense.
Let's write back and ask her. Need to find a place to write this letter.
Ja, das kriegen wir doch hin. Schreib einen Brief an Yang Yang. Ein Schreibtisch.
Oh,
Einen Brief schreiben.
Now, what should I write?
Darüber schreiben, wie du und die anderen an der Akademie den Swinodian der Lehre besiegt habt. Darüber schreiben, wie das Rebell-Institut die Krise abgewendet hat. Ich nehme das zweite.
After the Exostrider disappeared, the Space Strike Collective's investors even wanted to shut down Rebel College at one point. But President Lucilla fought them tooth and nail. And the faculty and students let their work speak for itself. In the end, they saved it.
Yay.
And they'll only keep reaching for the stars.
Das ist die Zukunft? Gibt's nicht vertont? Also.
Anything else I can add?
Fragen, wie es den Leuten in Jinzu geht, fragen, wie es Yang Yang geht. Wir fragen nach Yang Yang.
What about you, Yang Yang? How have you been? Every letter you send makes me realize how far I've come from where I started. I know you must be working on your own goals while I've been away too. Next time we meet, let's trade stories. See what we both made of ourselves.
Zum Schließen auf einen leeren Bereich klicken. Ich klicke auf einen leeren Bereich. Wir haben einen Brief geschrieben.
Yang Yang mentioned a dream. Ever since she woke me up, I've had many dreams of my own. Good dreams, bad dreams. Some slip away like the wind as soon as I wake. Others are seared into my heart for a long time. But they're just dreams. Scenes that never existed. Lingering notes that the present hasn't yet swept away. But that moment in the Gorges of Spirits, the first time we met, is a reality we share that no number of dreams could ever erase. Just like the name you gave me, maybe I'm destined to rove endlessly. Maybe my journey is destined to be filled with the unknown. But that also means
in countless tomorrows lie countless possibilities, where our paths intertwine.
Hello! Yang Yang, you coming or what?
Huh? Oh yes, I'm coming!
Let me see. Once we pass through that checkpoint up ahead, that's Shuangfang territory. Didn't expect following those leads would take us all the way out here.
This is where those missing people were last reported.
And that's all thanks to you and that stream of yours, Yang Yang. If you hadn't connected all the dots, we'd still be running circles back in Jinzhou.
You're exaggerating, Chixia. According to the patroller's investigation reports, the victims all had reasons to travel to Mengzhou, and Xuanfang lies right along the only route there. Then none of them ever made it to Mengzhou, nor did they come back. But if memory serves, Xuanfang...
Come on, we'll find out what happened once we get there. I already filed for a warrant. Just gotta show the folks at the checkpoint the paperwork, and they should let us into the hold. Phew! This is my first time on a field op this far from home. Anyway, we're bringing those missing people back safe and sound. Right, Yang Yang?
Yes, let's go.
By the way, what were you looking at back there all by yourself? I saw you smiling the whole time. You don't get that look on your face every day, you know?
Huh? I'm not usually that serious. Am I?
Ain't the same. Anybody with eyes can tell you a smile ain't just a smile. There's the smile you put on 'cause you're supposed to, and the smile that comes from the heart. So what's got my Yang Yang smiling like that, I wonder?
Let's just focus on the mission, Chixia.
Vielleicht sollte ich es wissen, aber ich habe halt den Anfang der Quests nie gespielt. Was ist das für ein Vogel, der da im Kreis fliegt? Ich kann mich an dem festhalten. Ich glaube, ich will es mal ausprobieren, auch wenn das nicht mein Auftrag ist. Ah. Ich bin eingesammelt. Interesting. Wieso kann ich nicht meinen T ändern? Eine Tab-Taste ist kaputt. Anscheinend. Hier weiter. Na gut. Wir haben 2 Vierer-Chars. C geht auch nicht. Okay, ich darf hier gerade nicht viel tun. Wir machen das, was wir tun sollen. Wir laufen.
That's weird. Where is everybody? There should be guards stationed here.
Stay alert, Chixia.
Das Teil glitzert. Ich will wissen, was es ist. Irgendwas Neues. Wolkenrohsamen. Interessant. Eventuell für die neuen Charaktere. Ja, ich würde ja gern den Sensor benutzen, aber ich habe ihn nicht ausgestattet und gerade darf ich es nicht ändern. Nee.
Something's not right, Chixia. Ready your weapon.
Willst du mit den beiden jetzt kämpfen? Ich kann keinen von beiden spielen.
Yang Yang, are your birdie senses tingling or something?
TDs. 1, no 2. They're coming from every direction.
That can't be right. This place is supposed to be...
Prepare for combat.
Okay, ich muss tatsächlich mit den beiden hantieren. Ja. Ich drücke Bildtasten und hoffe.
Please.
Das ist mein
Don't
Quest.
worry.
Die dürften nicht besiegt
What
werden
happened to the
können.
Shuangfeng guards? You don't suppose these TDs took them out?
I'm not sure, but there was something different about these TDs. The ones born in the wild don't usually form groups of this size.
If they ain't coming from outside the city, then that means they came from...
Noch mehr. Was dachte ich jetzt? Ich habe doch die rechte Maustaste gedrückt.
Time for some hot action!
Okay, ich muss ja nicht alle besiegen.
Well, you little...
Yeah, Shizia, are you all right?
Just a scratch. I am so...
Shizia, one of us has to make it back. Jinzhou needs to know what's happening here.
Yang Yang! Yang Yang! What are you doing? Yang Yang!
Ist blendet.
I feel empty. Long whispers crisps, weather cakes, honeysuckle bread. Desserts from Renacita and Lahai Roy are great and all, but the stuff from Huang Long is what really hits the spot. Now that I think about it, it's been ages since I've had crispy squab, Jinzhou stew, long buns, poached chicken, candied caltrops, moon pearls.
Dieser Umschwung gerade wieder. Bitte, mach, dass es aufhört. Hat dein Magen Heimweh?
What else am I supposed to do? Blame Yang Yang for sending us those tasty snacks. They brought back all my great memories of Jinzhou.
Hallo, willkommen im Stream. Hattest du einen schönen Start in die Woche? Ist ja doch sehr warm heute wieder, glaube ich.
Point taken. It really has been a while since we visited Jinzhou.
Oh, es tut mir leid. Ich hoffe, du kannst dich heute ein bisschen ausruhen. Und ja, bei der Wärme schlafen ist halt allgemein etwas schwierig. Ich habe zwar relativ viel geschlafen, was einfach daran lag, dass ich letzte Woche eine anstrengende Woche hatte. Ich habe viel geräumt, also viel körperliche Aktivität gehabt. Und gestern war ich den ganzen Tag unterwegs und bin abends dann einfach nur ins Bett gefallen. Und hatte jetzt über 9 Stunden Schlaf, deswegen habe ich heute auch ein bisschen, also 1 Stunde später angefangen. Es ist trotzdem noch Mittag. Und ein wildes Miltank? Ich dachte, das heißt immer Milktank, aber da steht Miltank. Ist das Schienenfang des Dolch, falls ihr das wollt? Dann wünsche ich dir auf jeden Fall gute Besserung und drück die Daumen, dass es die nächsten Nächte besser wird. Auch wegen Kopfi, ne?
Yang Yang hasn't written back yet. Yang Yang, Jizya, Baizha, and even Jinchi. I wonder how everyone's doing.
Gerne, gerne. Doch nicht dafür. Okay, na dann stehen die Chancen ja gut. Wie gesagt, Daumen sind gedrückt, dass du dann besser schlafen kannst, wenn es nicht so schlimm wird mit den Temperaturen. Und dann wird das mit dem Kopf auch ein bisschen besser. Hoffentlich, ne? Däumchen sind gedrückt.
Things here at the academy are wrapping up. Maybe now's a good time. And the thing we found inside that satellite, it might have something to do with the court of Savante.
Da habe ich irgendwas verpasst. Und das Ding, das wir in diesen Satelliten gefunden haben, vielleicht hat das etwas mit dem Gremium der Savanti zu tun. Daran erinnere ich mich gerade nicht. Oder es war einfach zu warm, dass ich es mir nicht gemerkt habe.
I know what you're gonna say. Let's go visit. We'll make it a surprise.
Nur damit das klar ist, das wird kein Urlaub. Wir haben mehr als genug zu tun, wenn wir zurückkommen. Oh. Na, ich nehme trotzdem das zweite. Ich nehme heute ständig das zweite. Ich weiß nicht, warum es so ist. Wir haben mehr als genug zu tun, wenn wir zurückkommen.
Rising long, starflakes, ginger mao tai, spicy pulled chicken.
Sie denken nur an sich.
Abby is completely lost in a fantasy world now.
Ja.
That's fine, I guess. I should let everyone at the academy know before I leave for Jinzhou.
Verlass die Bibliothek, okay. Und nächstes Video.
Perfect timing. We were about to go look for you if you took any longer.
Why is everyone...
To bid you farewell.
Die haben wieder alles mitbekommen.
Mentor, No matter what difficulties lie ahead, Star Torch Academy will always have your back. We will all be waiting for you here. So go. Don't worry about us.
Huanglong. What a shame. Should the opportunity arise, I would like to visit. If you need anything, you have but to reach out.
With all that said, don't forget to share your experiences with us once you're back in Huanglong. Safe travels. Send us a waves line when you have the time.
Thank you, everyone. Well, off I go then.
Ah, yes. Lucilla mentioned a special arrangement for you. Do look forward to it.
Besondere Überraschung. Verabschiede dich von deinen Freunden an der Sternfackelakademie. Wo muss ich dafür hin? 400 geradeaus.
You might want to brace
Kann
yourself
ich mich nicht in
before
die Nähe
Nana's
teleportieren? Na doch. Wo teleportiert er mich hin, wenn ich das da klicke? Aha. Okay. Ja, ein bisschen.
Isn't it a bit
Big English
weird
word.
to wear your piloting suit to a class?
Das sieht schön aus.
You're all here.
Our golden boy. I knew everyone would want to see you off, so I rounded up whoever I could.
You weren't just gonna shoot us a waves line and dip, were ya? That'd be cold.
Oh, Senior, come back and visit us when you get the chance, okay?
No, ein Knuffel.
Even though your time at the academy has ended, ours will keep moving forward. I believe that there will be a day when we'll share time together again.
Which means this isn't some sad, teary goodbye forever moment. It's another brand new beginning that belongs to us.
The academy is just a stop along the way. A cradle for dreams. The way I see it, everyone here already knows the path they should take, and just needs a little more time to sprout.
So, pal, you have a good time here at the academy with us, yeah?
It was short. But yeah, I'm glad. If there's one thing I'll take away from my time here, it's all of you.
Rover, you are the most unique student Star Torch Academy has ever had. And as a place for learning, I hope the time you spent here becomes a source of strength for the path ahead of you. And yada yada yada, I'll spare you the speech. Ready, everybody?
President Lucilla, do we have to?
No, mir ist es peinlich.
Happy graduation, Senior.
Happy graduation!
Congratulations on your graduation. I'll do my best to catch up to you as soon as I can.
Nur weil wir gehen, kriegen wir gleich einen Abschluss.
Goodbye.
Okay.
And it is a goodbye, because we'll definitely be seeing you again soon. So don't act all shocked when we just show up one day. Okay?
No.
Everyone? Thank you.
Oh. Was? Ich weiß nicht. Hat sie gerade Ara gesagt? Wer? Oh.
Well then. See ya, Star Torch Academy.
Hey, neue Trophäe. Wir haben den Abschluss. Und wir sind in Jinzhou angekommen. Trifft sich mit den Freunden in Jinzhou. Und ich kriege einen Haufen neue Nachrichten von den Leuten aus der Sternfackelakademie. Müsste noch fast durch sein. Ja, wir wollen aber uns mit unseren Freunden in Jinzhou treffen. Und Video? Video.
Have you heard about Uncle Dom? It's been days now.
Did you hear? I think it was Yang Yang.
And the patrol station isn't saying anything.
Yep, same old Jinzhou, all right. Smells just like I remember it.
Aber wir haben schon ein paar Unterhaltungen aufgefangen. Gesprächsfetzen.
But looking around, the city looks like it's on edge. Yang Yang did mention trouble brewing in her letter. Is this it?
Yeah, what's with all the long faces? It's a beautiful day out and everything.
Anyway, let's go find Yang Yang and the others first.
Rover! Is that really you? You're back!
Tetchi. Tetchi? Lange nicht gesehen, Tetchi.
Oh, thank goodness. Now that you're here, Rover, everything is going to be all right. You must have come back because you heard what happened to Yang Yang and Chixia.
Nein. Yang Yang und Chixia? Was ist passiert?
Huh? You haven't heard? Chixia's still unconscious, and Yang Yang... she's gone missing. And now...
Can you be more specific, Jaja?
Jaja spricht er es aus. Interessant.
Oh, okay. I only found out recently myself. There was a commission that passed its deadline, but nobody came to follow up on it. So, I went out to look for my client, but I couldn't find him anywhere. And it wasn't just him. People all over Jingzhou have been disappearing. Chixia and Yang Yang were the ones on this case, but 2 days after they left the city, Chixia was brought back by the Midnight Rangers due to serious injuries. And Yang Yang? She wasn't with her. That's all I know. I went to the patrol station to ask for more information, but they won't tell me anything.
Come on. You don't gotta assume the worst, alright? Yang Yang, she's gonna be alright.
Don't beat yourself up, Jaja. You've already been a big help. From here on out, leave it to me. I'll be on my way now.
Rover, please, just...
So, what do we do next?
Let's go talk to Jinchi first.
Ruhig bleiben, das wird schon. Das wird schon. Geh zum Rathaus. Machen wir natürlich, wenn ich wüsste, wie ich da hinkomme. So ist da. Nicht in der Nähe. Konnte man sich hier nicht ständig irgendwo festhalten? Ups. Ein wildes... Was? Wollrell. Wolltrell. Ein wildes Wolltrell ist das Schien. Ich fand das so, ich fand das Pult. Ich weiß nicht, was das ist. Es klingt aber irgendwie nach einem Blitz. Fahrstuhl fahren. Rathaus betreten. Gott. Stuhl. Optional erkundige dich nach der Situation oder geh weiter. Wir versuchen optionale Dinge mitzunehmen. Vielleicht verraten Chinshu und schon los. Chinyu. Es wird schlimmer. 10 Menschen vermisst und wir haben den Kontakt zu den Mitternachtsrangern, die Untersuchungszwecken entsandt wurden. Verloren wahrscheinlich. Da fehlt ein Wort. Schätze ich. Das übersteigt mittlerweile die Kapazitäten der Patrouillenstation. 10 Menschen vermisst und wir haben den Kontakt zu den Mitternachtsrangern, die zu Untersuchungszwecken entsandt wurden. Wahrscheinlich verloren. Ich weiß, Xuanfang grenzt an Jinzhou. Wenn dort irgendwas schief geht, weiß die Magistratin überhaupt Bescheid? Ja, tut sie. Aber wenn die Lage in Xuanfang wirklich aus dem Ruder läuft, sind ihre Hände gebunden. Politik, du weißt ja, wie das ist. Wenn bloß Beraterin Shangli hier wäre, sie ist vor ein paar Tagen nach Mingting aufgebrochen. Wer weiß, wann sie zurückkommt. Wir müssen Vertrauen in unsere Magistratin haben. Sie wird die Bevölkerung Jinzus nicht im Stich lassen. Okay.
Madame Sanhua, I do believe it's been 2 whole hours. Will you be taking me to see the magistrate or not?
As I have already stated, the magistrate is not presently at City Hall, so that won't be possible.
Very well then. Tell me where she is, and I'll go find her myself.
I'm afraid I cannot grant your request.
It's been a while, Sanhua.
Rover, you've returned.
And who might you be?
Can you take me to Jinshi?
Hold on. I hope you don't mind waiting your turn. Not to mention this concerns my younger sister.
I'm sorry, but I'm also here for someone important to me.
I need to know what trouble Yang Yang got herself into.
Wait. Are you?
Please, forgive Sanhua. I truly did not share my whereabouts with her.
Jinzi, bist du verletzt?
It's nothing. Just some scratches. Compared to what I've gained from this trip, this is merely a small jest from that one.
My deepest apologies for not welcoming you properly, Miss Soy Soy. And apologies that your first visit to Jinzhou is under such circumstances.
Well, since Miss Sanhua was telling the truth, I suppose I should apologize for my earlier rudeness. I came all the way to Jinzhou to see my sister, only to be told she's gone missing. I hope you can understand how that feels.
I do. And I understand the urgency of the matter. Now that Rover is here, I'll brief you both directly. Recently, multiple people have gone missing across Jinzhou. All leads point to Shuangfeng. Yang Yang and Chixia were tasked to investigate Shuangfeng Hold together. Chixia returned gravely wounded. And we've heard nothing from Yang Yang. The moment I learned of this, I dispatched messengers via alternate routes to the Mengzhou City Hall. But they have yet to report back. I also tried sending elite Midnight Rangers to scout Shuangfeng Hold once more, but their gates are sealed shut. No one knows what is happening inside those walls.
Shuangfeng Hold, of all places.
But you must have a way in.
Yes. Magistrate I may be, but I am also Resonator to Sentinel Jue. Shuangfeng Hold's creator is none other than Mengzhou's Moonfox Sentinel, Qing. As Mengzhou and Jinzhou share borders, the two Sentinels laid down certain rules, one of which concerns an agreement regarding Shuangfeng Hold. Should an emergency arise in Shuangfeng Hold, the resonators of each Sentinel may go to a designated location and retrieve the token they left. Regarding the specifics of that retrieval, it's not important. The act is done, and what I ultimately obtained, put simply, is a spare key.
I can tell the journey was not an easy one.
It is, after all, something that can only be invoked in an emergency. However, what constitutes as an emergency is for me to decide. Rover, given your deep connection with Jue, you should be able to use any of its artifacts freely as well. There is no time to waste. We should go. Forgive me, Miss Soy Soy. I beg your patience just a little longer. The land of Shuangfeng falls under Mengzhou's jurisdiction. Shuangfeng Hold itself is a military stronghold. Generally speaking, as a neighboring state, we are not permitted to interfere in its affairs without due cause. While I cannot dispatch any personnel, as Jue's Resonator, I may enter on a personal basis.
Du musst in Jinzhou bleiben, Jinzi. Was? Overtracks könnte zurückkehren. Jinzhou braucht dich.
But...
Trust me.
He's right. If this involves more factions than we think, Jinzhou will need its magistrate at the helm. Besides, you didn't think I'd just sit here and do nothing, did you?
Very well then. Rover, Miss Soy Soy. As magistrate, I give you my word. I will bear all responsibility for your actions in Shuangfang Hold. Please, bring Yang Yang. Bring the people of Jinzhou home safely. Rover, Chixia is currently recovering at Huashu Academy. Do pay her a visit before you depart. If you wish to learn more about Shuangfang Hold, you may also speak with Principal Investigator Xiang Li and Baizhi there. As for you, Miss Soy Soy...
Might I have a moment of your time? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you, Madam Magistrate.
As you wish. I'll answer as best I can.
I will meet you at Huashu Academy shortly.
We're counting on you, Rover.
Hier geht's ja gerade wieder richtig ab. Begib dich zur Akademie und besuche Chixia. Darf ich jetzt mal wechseln? Doch, gut. So müssen wir hier raus verlassen. Hm, 300. Okay. Ich teleportiere mich. Ja, ist wenigstens ein Teleporter in der Nähe. Betreten. Begibt sie, ja? Haben wir, warte. Sagt mir irgendein Name hier was? Nee.
Ugh. I sure hope Yang Yang's alright. I know. She only just became an...
Rover, you have arrived.
Baizhi, how's Chixia?
She's right here, still undergoing treatment.
Yang.
Don't worry, Chixia. I'll bring Yang Yang back.
We should step outside. She needs rest. Juju came to visit Chixia earlier and spoke about you. Judging from your look, you've already met with the magistrate. Chixia. The Midnight Rangers who brought her back said she was gravely injured. But she still made it across the Dreaming Cavern by herself. She stayed conscious long enough to tell them what happened to Yang Yang, before finally collapsing.
Ein wildes Strawickel ist erschienen. Fangt das durch, falls ihr es wollt?
Chixia.
No need to worry. She is no longer in critical condition. Her readings from late last night show she's slowly regaining awareness. However, she's still disoriented at the moment. Forgive me, Rover. After I heard, I also wanted to search for Yang Yang immediately. But with Chixia in this condition, I had no choice but to...
Danke, dass du dich um sie kümmerst. Kein Grund, dich zu entschuldigen.
That's right, Baizhi.
Without you, Chisia's condition wouldn't have stabilized so quickly. And frankly, she might have been left with permanent damage. Rover, Sanhua told me about your situation. I take it you'll be heading to Shuangfang Hold soon?
Do be extra cautious, Rover. Shuangfang Hold isn't just any military stronghold. It's the pinnacle of what automata mechanics as a field can achieve, today and for the foreseeable future.
Automatenmechanik, fortschrittliche Technologien, die über den heutigen Wissensstand hinausgehen.
It's the masterpiece of Mengzhou's sentinel, Xin. A mechanical city, built for the sole purpose of trapping and eliminating tacit discords to keep wider Mengzhou safe.
Interessant.
Shuangfang Hold has stood at the border between our two states for over 200 years now. Not a single incident in all that time. It's a living city in its own way that doesn't rely on people to run things. Instead, it uses creations called auto-puppets to fight off TDs. In theory, Shuangfang Hold is Mengzhou's most impenetrable fortress, and because of that exact reason, if something has gone wrong, the cause and the fallout are almost unimaginable.
According to Chisia, while Yang Yang was being surrounded by tacit discords, Shuangfang Hold's gates opened for reasons unknown. And to ensure Chisia's escape, Yang Yang went through that gate alone. Meaning, Yang Yang should still be inside.
After I joined Huaxu Academy, I submitted several requests to Mengzhou to research the technological principles underlying Shuangfang Hold, but they were all rejected. So I'm afraid I don't know much more about what's actually in there. Sorry I can't be of more help in that regard. That said, while digging through old archives here at the Academy, I did stumble upon a report about Shuangfang. The contents were vague, frustratingly so. But there was a clue. Not sure if it'll help, but... Over 200 years ago, when Shuangfang Hold was first being built, aside from Xin and the forces of Mengzhou, there was another group that left their mark there.
Und zwar?
The Court of Savante.
Das haben wir doch vorhin schon mal gelesen.
Shuangfang Hold has a long, long history. And that comes with a tangled web of events, each one tied to the next. I could elaborate, but I suspect you'd rather be on your way.
Das reicht fürs erste Jahr. Yang Yang zu finden hat oberste Priorität.
Leave Chisia to us. Huaxu Academy will take good care of her.
Na gut. Optional höre den Forschern zu. Das machen wir natürlich. Oder verlasse die Akademie. Ja, okay.
Ugh.
Da hinten.
I sure hope Yang Yang's alright. I know. She only just became an...
Xiangxias Zustand ist endlich stabil. Ja, und das haben wir dieser Forscherin Beißi zu verdanken. Sie hat noch nie so besorgt reingeschaut. Eine verständliche Reaktion. Selbst mir ist der kalte Schweiß ausgebrochen, als ich ihre Vitalfunktion gesehen habe. Dem Himmel sei Dank ist sie über den Berg. Wir wollen abwechselnd ein Auge auf sie haben, damit Beißi endlich Pause machen kann. Okay, haben wir mitgenommen. verlassen.
Oh, all right. Settle down, Dumpling.
Dumpling?
Ah, there you are. Pay no mind. I've had this silly bird for years. Dumpling's her name.
Na, ein Piepmatz. Ein hübscher Piepmatz.
She's in a bit of a mood right now. Probably because she didn't get to see Yang Yang. They were thick as thieves back home. There was this one time when Yang Yang... Sorry. This isn't really the best time to reminisce.
What were you thinking just now?
Oh, nothing. Just an old memory. I was thinking about the day Yang Yang told Mother and me she was leaving for Jinzhou. I told her that if she'd found her path, then she needn't worry about anything else. Just take that step and go. Only I wasn't being entirely honest with her.
Das zeigt nur, wie sehr sie dir am Herzen liegt. Es ist verständlich, dass du dich so fühlst. Ja, das zeigt nur, wie sehr sie dir am Herzen liegt. Jetzt nehme ich mal die Nummer 1.
Before coming to Jinzhou, I'll admit I was a little nervous. After so many years apart, I wasn't sure we'd still be the same people we remembered. I never imagined.
Yang Yang said the same thing to me.
Oh, did she now?
You two are a lot alike, you know.
Are we? In some ways, perhaps. In others, not so much.
She's determined. She's never wavered or doubted her own choices.
My. You seem to know Yang Yang rather well.
My journey didn't really start until I met Yang Yang. No matter how far I've come, no matter how many places I've traveled, meeting her will always be my starting line. So whether it's for everyone who cares about her, or for myself, I will find her. And I'll bring her back.
Well then, shall we be on our way?
Ich gehe davon aus.
To reach Xuanfang from Jinzhou, we'll need to cross through the Dreaming Cavern, north of the Gorges of Spirits. Since you've never been, I'll lead the way.
Okay. Jupp, machen wir. Traumhöhle, Hualang, Geisterschluchten, Traumhöhle, eine Höhle, die Jinzhou und das Xuanfang-Territorium verbindet. Durchquere die Traumhöhle über die Nordseite der Welking-Klippen und du gelangst zum Xuanfang-Tor. Machen wir doch. Let's go. Da wird mir was angezeigt. Wieso wird mir hier was angezeigt? Inspizieren. Inschriften auf dem Stein. Klingen malten, Blut floss, Leichen häuften sich. Die Narben alter Kriege entstellen noch immer die Traumhöhle. Warum sollte ich das jetzt anklicken? Es ist sehr verwirrend mit diesem komischen Kreis. Na gut. Nach Mengzhou. Wollen wir das? Nee, geh zur Traumhöhle. Ich glaube, wir wollen hier noch erstmal hinlaufen. Damit ein Video braucht.
So, you and Jinji, what was that about?
Oh, just a little exchange of intelligence. It took some persuading, but she did eventually agree to grant me access. Other than that, we talked about you.
Me?
Well, we may share the same goal, but I still need to know whether the person I'm traveling with is someone I can trust. And besides, Yang Yang mentions your name so often in her letters. I couldn't help but be curious. Who is this person my dear sister is so utterly hung up on?
And did you get the answer you were looking for?
That, my dear, remains to be seen.
Schön. Geh weiter, optional. Untersuche die Spuren. Wir wollen natürlich die Spuren untersuchen. Aber warum weht das hier so extrem? Ist es in so einer Luftschneise oder was? Na gut. Es hat gerade geglitzert, aber es ist einfach nur Gold. Und wenn Sonne drauf kommt, glitzert es. Klingt logisch. Da war doch jetzt aber was. Ein Zettel. Eine Ankündigung. Hinweis zur Transitkontrolle aufgrund zunehmender Aktivitäten von Taste-Dissonanzen. Innerhalb der Tadelhöfe hat das Kriegsministerium der Xiangfang-Feste vorübergehende Grenzkontrollen eingeführt, um die Sicherheit in der Region zu gewährleisten. Alle Personen, die die Region betreten oder verlassen, müssen einen gültigen Ausweis sowie eine vom Kriegsministerium aufgestellte offizielle Genehmigung vorlegen. Der Fußgänger- und Fahrzeugverkehr ist in der Region Xiangfang während der Nachtstunden strengstens untersagt. Wir entschuldigen uns für die Unannehmlichkeiten und danken für euer Verständnis. Aufstellende Behörde, Kriegsministerium der Xiangfang-Feste, aufgestellt von Chuang. Okay. Hier ist aber auch was. Weißjahre Schönheiten. Ich kann sie sammeln. Da liegt was Süßes. Was Sammelbares. Getrocknete Blutspuren. Die gucken uns an. Eine Spur getrockneten Blutes zeigt eine Leiche. Eine Spur getrockneten Blutes zeigt, wo eine Leiche entlang geschleift wurde. Sie scheint bis zum Eingang der Traumhöhle zu führen. Und ein wildes Triftlon ist erschienen. Fandest du, was ihr wollt? Schön, wie ich wieder das mittlere Mausrad reingedrückt habe und da passiert nichts. Ich habe dafür das. Da oben ist was. Da oben ist was. Ich will wissen, was es ist. Nein, meine Aufmerksamkeitsspanne ist nicht. Hä? Ich glaube, wir haben was geprockt. Ah nee, das war wegen Dings. Nee. Das können wir auch sammeln, ne? Ja. Ich auch. So. Ich will trotzdem wissen, was da oben ist. Das hat geleuchtet. Ich kann damit interagieren, aber ich weiß nicht, wie ich da hochkommen soll. Vielleicht noch nicht. Muss ich das später machen? Einmal erkunden. Ich kann mich ja nicht da hoch. Doch. Das bist du. Unbeschädigte Jade. Interessant. Ja, das ist immer gut. Und noch so ein Wolkenruh-Ding. So. Vielleicht mal Quest. Spuren. Hier sind Spuren. Spuren eines Kampfes. Die haben wir schon.
These traces. Yang Ying and Shixia must have left them when they fought.
Yes, but no signs of TDs now.
The mountain gate is just ahead.
Aber hier ist doch sehr auffällig das da. Können wir nicht damit agieren? Irgendwie? Nein. Es ist halt so auffällig, dass ich damit irgendwas tun will. Aber gut. Das Spiel sagt nein. Das Spiel sagt nein. Okay. Next Video.
Let's press on. So, that's Xuanfeng Hold.
It does look rather magnificent from here.
Das ist ein Vogelsymbol. Nee. Ich kann nur mit ihm laufen, ich kann nicht mit ihr laufen. Aber hier müsste ein Vogel sein. Wow. Vogel gefunden. Aber interessant, dass er auf der Minimap angezeigt wird. Das heißt, der ist wahrscheinlich ja sowas wie diese gelben Wellenplatten oder so.
Only it's hard to tell if anything's wrong from this distance.
Which means we need to be even more careful.
Freigeschaltet.
So far, so good.
Yeah. we haven't run into any of those auto puppets Shangli Yao mentioned yet.
In any case, let's make for Shaft Post Yard first. It's not far. That's where Xuanfang's Ministry of Foreign Affairs is located. There ought to be some clues there.
You seem to know your way around here.
Not really. I've made a few visits on business, but never ventured far. Xuanfang Hold keeps the tightest security. Every visitor must pass through layers of screening. Not even a fly could get through without proper ID. What if this incident wasn't an act of nature, but a human one?
Then we watch our step.
Gut, wir lassen mal den Vogel Vogel sein. Wir gucken mal, ob wir hier da irgendwie rumkommen. Da auf der Minimap angezeigt wird, ist ja wahrscheinlich nur einmalig einsammelbar. Da ist noch ein Vogel.
There's no one here either.
So viel zu diesem Plan. Wir müssen wohl oder übel selbst nach Hinweisen suchen. Ja, so viel zu diesem Plan.
Just as I thought. Our terminal comms went down the moment we entered Xuanfang. Here, take this.
Was ist das?
A pair of locators. Simple little things, really. They'll show us each other's position and vital signs. The downside is that they have no communication functions. The situation here is unpredictable. We're together now, but there's no guarantee it'll stay that way. Think of it as a safeguard.
Okay.
To help us make the right call when it matters most.
Du hast wirklich an alles gedacht. Das klingt, als würdest du fix davon ausgehen, dass wir getrennt werden. Nee, hier. Du hast wirklich an alles gedacht.
Just an old habit from my trading days. I always prepare for the worst. Still, think of it as a gift from me. Don't lose it, all right?
For a gift, it sure feels like a heavy one.
There should still be clues around Shaft Post Yard. Let's investigate.
Gehe zum Schachtpostenareal und suche nach den Hinweisen. Okay. Wir gucken Hinweise. Da liegt was Kaputtes. Trümmer der Autopuppe.
So this is a Xuanfang auto puppet. Structurally, it's nothing like the twin Nova units at Star Torch. But the technical complexity is every bit their equal. Maybe more. And this blade mark.
Mhm. Auch noch welche. Die hätte man vielleicht auch untersuchen können. Oh, Piepmetze. Piepmetze. Ja, ihr könnt euch wieder dahin setzen, wo ihr wart. Ich bin wieder lost. Also. Wartungsbericht der Autopuppe. Wartungsbericht der Autopuppe. Wöchentliche Inspektion. Leichte Schäden 34 Einheiten, mittlere Schäden 67 Einheiten, schwere Schäden 12 Einheiten, zerstört 7 Einheiten. Unter den schwer beschädigten Einheiten sind 6 nicht mehr reparabel. Empfohlene Überführung zusammen mit den zerstörten Einheiten an das Himmelswerk zur Entsorgung. Siehe unten den detaillierten Bericht. Nachtrag. Letzte Woche stellte Dann ziehen bei mehreren Autopuppen unregelmäßige Patrouillenrouten fest. Die Inspektion ergab als Ursache leichte Sensorschäden, die eine gesamte Produktionscharge betraf. Regelmäßige Wartung genügt, keine besondere Behandlung erforderlich. Berichterstatter Shenzhen. Okay. Wir hatten also schon ein paar Problemchen. Und es gibt doch Menschen, die warten. Aushang an der Wand. Aushang an der Wand. Der Himmelswachtring hat Anomalien festgestellt. Alle Mitarbeiter des Außenministeriums müssen sich umgehend evakuieren. Wiederholung. Sofort evakuieren. Okay. Das war das, was wir gesucht haben. Das ist ein mechanischer Vogel.
Is this handwriting? Could it be?
Find anything?
Take a look at this, Rover. Where did this fog come from?
This is no ordinary fog.
Oh toll, wir dürfen kämpfen. Er wollte doch gerade den Brief lesen, um zu sagen, ob es ihre Handschrift ist.
Is this an ambush?
These must be the rogue auto puppets Chisio's report mentioned. Stay sharp. The fog is getting thicker. It's numbing my senses.
Soy Soy? We need to stay close. Soy Soy?
Damn it. Not good. I need to find a way out first. Is that the mechanical bird from earlier? It looks like it's trying to show me the way.
Ich habe keine Ahnung.
Let's see where it takes me.
Ich sehe den Vogel nicht. Das ist zu niedlich.
The disorienting fog is here too.
Ach hier.
Every road back to Jinzhou is blocked. With only a city garrison, we won't last long. What do we do? Who's there?
Easy. I don't mean you any harm.
You don't look like you're from Xuanfang. Who are you? Why are you here?
I came to find someone from Jinzhou.
Jinzhou. So you came through the South Mountain Gate. Does this mean Jinzhou knows what's happening here? Are you the reinforcements they sent?
Ich bin Martin. Ich schätze, ich bin so etwas wie Verstärkung.
That name. I've heard it somewhere. Golden eyes, black hair, and a tacit mark on the back of your hand. Could it be? You're the one from the Battle of Norfolk Barrens. The one who fought alongside General Jian and drove back the Threnodian Overthrax. Rover?
Wäre möglich?
I'm here on behalf of Jinzhou's magistrate. Can you tell me what's happening in Shuangfeng?
Yes. My name is Liang Yu, and I serve under Mengzhou's Ministry of War as part of the Xuan Triad. But now, I'm the only one left. Three days ago, one of Xuanfang's censure courts detected tacit discord activity of unusual scale. An elite squad of wardens was sent to purge any remaining TDs. Standard procedure for the Ministry of War. But that day, the moment we stepped foot in the censure court, the auto puppet station there suddenly attacked us. No one saw it coming. The people of Xuanfang hold, especially the wardens. We all trust the auto puppets completely. They're our main tool against tacit discords, and one of the Sentinel's creations, no less. By the time we realized what was happening, so many had already... My two fellow Triad squad mates didn't even have time to draw their weapons. Only a handful of us made it out alive. And now...
All the auto puppets are going rogue.
Yes. Censure courts are meant to trap tacit discords, but they're useless now. Now they pour into our lands, and the Ministry of War cannot keep up. And that's not all. The Warden Commander has sent countless requests to Mengzhou for reinforcements, but neither City Hall nor the Sentinel has answered. And with every road out of Xuanfang blocked by disorienting fog, the Wardens have no choice but to retreat to the hold. But that is no solution. Not even a poor one.
No one can leave the hold. Which means Yang Yang might still be inside. Have you run into anyone else from Jinzhou? Besides me?
You don't mean... There was a girl, Yang Yang. Said she was an outrider for Jinzhou's Midnight Rangers. 2 days ago, during the civilian evacuation, she traveled with us.
That's her. Do you know where she is now?
No. She volunteered to draw a large group of auto puppets away so we could get the civilians into the hold. We lost her after that. I sent a few scouts to search the Eastern Chuan Peaks area, but we failed to locate her trail.
I see. Another dead lead.
Do you have anything on you that's connected to her?
Now that she mentions it, Soy Soy did give me one of her letters.
This is... I'm sure you have a terminal on you. One moment, I'll share the access.
Hallo Shadow, schön, dass du wieder mit dabei bist. Ich war gerade so in der Quest drin. Ich habe auch ein Pokémon übersehen. Na, wie geht's? Hattest du einen angenehmen Start in die Woche? Ich hoffe, wie immer.
Xuanfang Hold has deployed Skywatch rings everywhere to monitor tacit discord activity. they can track frequency fluctuations left behind in different areas. As of this moment, we're lucky they're still working. This letter carries her frequency. With that, we should be able to track some of her previous movements. I'll take you to the 4-chime shaft post. It has equipment that's connected to the Skywatch rings.
Locator readings are normal. Soy safe for now. Like she said, the priority right now is finding Yang Yang. You said you traveled with Yang Yang.
That's right. I hope she's safe.
Gehe zum 4-Glocken-Schachtposten, um die Freigabe zu erhalten. Ach ja, deswegen leuchtet es. Ich schalte mal wieder das Gehen aus. Aktivieren.
Oh, while I'm at it, I'll unlock access to a cloud ride for you as well.
Ja, der Wolkenreiter. Ähnelt es dem Expeditionsmotorrad in La Haroy? Nee. Wolkenreiter?
It's a type of transport vehicle, developed by Mengzhou's Huashu Academy. Very useful for quickly navigating rough terrain. Since you already have a means of transportation, I'll just share the functions with you.
Ja, toll. Ich glaube, man hört meine Begeisterung. Ganz viel Zeug passiert hier gerade. Wir haben hier was freigeschaltet. Ein Part, yay. So, und wie sieht es jetzt hier aus? Okay, das hier sind Tutorial-Quests. Wir bleiben bei der Main-Quest. Wir wollten Suche nach Yang Yangs Frequenzen nach der Krise. Ja, das ist immer der gleiche Text. Wie vor 1,5 Stunden. Die ganzen Piepnetze werden mir aber nicht angezeigt. Da ist eine Frequenz. Nach Yang Yangs Frequenzen suchen. Oh, schön. Eine Projektion von Yang Yang. Okay. Es sieht aus, als würde sie gegen etwas kämpfen. Okay. Nochmal nach Yang Yangs Frequenzen suchen. Oh. Was ist das? Der Fortschritt der Hauptquest wird in der Zeitleiste angezeigt. Vor 3 Tagen morgen, vor 3 Tagen vormittags, Fragezeichen. Vor 3 Tagen am Morgen, um die vermissten Fälle in Jinzhou zu untersuchen, machen sich Yang Yang und Xingxia auf den Weg ins Xuanfang Territorium. Vor 3 Tagen Vormittag, vor dem verlassenen Bergtor werden Yang Yang und Xingxia von Tasted-Dissonanzen angegriffen. Okay, warum sagst du mir das jetzt? Was ist das? Mach's mal wieder zu.
Father, Mother, Sister. over. I don't expect any of you to read these words. If anything, I'd rather say them to your faces. What I've been through here, and what I still have yet to face.
Ja.
Please. Shape the shapeless. Hey! Should be far enough now. This way, Shizel will be safe.
Liang Yu, these auto puppets, they seem...
Watch out!
What is this? Why are the auto puppets... Go. I will hold the rear. Paragon Xingqiao, you... I will go back for the others. Do not worry. But...
Anyone still standing? With me! Push through! We have to get word back to Xuanfeng Hold!
These voices, what
A rafter kite. Why'd it fly here? Ah, that's... Watch it, Liang Yu! Someone's fighting the auto puppets over there.
At a time like this, how is that? Everyone, get in formation. Keep them away from the village. Hey, are you all right?
Hier geht's gerade Schlag auf Schlag. Ja.
But in all these years, nothing like this has ever happened. Many still refuse to leave their homes.
Ein wildes Piece erschien, fangt das durch, weil sie es spoilt. Und Shadow, ich finde es weiterhin schade, dass es dir immer noch nicht besser geht, aber es freut mich, dass du gut geschlafen hast. Ich habe auch recht viel geschlafen. Das waren über 9 Stunden von gestern zu heute, weil meine Woche so anstrengend war, dass ich einfach körperlich und kopftechnisch so kaputt war, dass ich wirklich einfach nur umgefallen bin. Ja, die Däumchen sind weiterhin gedrückt, ne, dass bei dir schleunigst eine Besserung eintritt. Ich konnte jetzt leider erst mal kurz Pause machen. Es ging hier gerade Schlag auf Schlag. Es war zu spannend. Wie geht's weiter?
There are emergency orders from the commander. Everyone outside the hold falls back inside.
Xuanfeng has always stood under the Sentinel's protection. How could this possibly?
I told you, we cannot reach the Sentinel right now.
Where am I? This place is... And you are...
Lasse die Hütte optional untersuche das Zimmer. Natürlich werden wir das Zimmer untersuchen. Ich war zu langsam. Na gut. Unordentlich abgelegtes Tagebuch. Ein Absatz aus einem Tagebuch. Ich habe das Lied vom letzten Mal immer noch nicht gelernt. Opa hat gesagt, er will einen Musiker aus Mengzhou engagieren, der es mir beibringt, aber ich habe irgendwie keine Lust mehr darauf. Ich sollte es ihm bald sagen, damit er kein Geld verschwendet. Opa hat mich heute zur Xiangfang-Feste mitgenommen. Die ist riesig und beeindruckend. So viel gutes Essen und tolle Sachen. Auf dem Rückweg habe ich jemanden gesehen, der auf einem Schwert durch die Luft flog. War das eine echte Unsterbliche? Du Song hat mir heute ein paar Kampftechniken beigebracht. Er meinte, ich sei ein Naturtalent. Finde ich auch. Mit Schwertern und Speeren zu kämpfen macht viel mehr Spaß als Leoquin zu spielen. Wenn ich es ins Kriegsministerium schaffe, ist Opa bestimmt stolz. Die Prüfungsergebnisse sind da. Der Prüfer sagt, meine Noten seien gut genug, um in der Zweigstelle in Mengzhou City zu arbeiten. Ich war erst einmal dort. Es ist ganz anders als in Xiangfang. Und ich weiß nicht so recht, was ich davon halten soll. Aber ein Umzug könnte lustig sein. Opa und die Ältesten wollen, dass ich gehe. Aber wenn ich weg bin, wer kümmert sich dann um ihn? Er hat keine eigenen Kinder. Er hat nur mich. Das ist eine große Entscheidung. Ich brauche mehr Zeit zum Nachdenken. Als mich diese Taste-Dissonanz von der Klinge gestoßen... Klinge, ja. Als mich diese Taste-Dissonanz von der Klippe gestoßen hat, dachte ich, das war's jetzt. Ich kann nicht glauben, dass ich eine Resonatorin geworden bin. Wind zu kontrollieren ist ziemlich praktisch. Eines stört mich nur, warum musste mein Taste-Zeichen ausgerechnet im Nacken auftauchen? Ich kann es nicht mal sehen. Oh. Okay. Das war wahrscheinlich die, die uns gerade gerettet hat. Also die Yang Yang gerettet hat. Sonst nicht zu gucken? Ne? Ne? Na gut. Auch hier nicht. Der Raum ist ja doch recht groß. Na gut. Verlassen.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're awake. You almost overclocked and have been unconscious for hours. How do you feel? Anything hurt?
I'm fine. I just don't understand what's happening.
Name's Liang Yu. I'm a Xuan Watcher under the Ministry of War, stationed at Xuanfang Hold. This is Xianling Village, at the foot of the Eastern Xuan Peaks. Most folks here are locals.
Liang Yu, Xuan Watcher, Xianling Village.
Now, answer my questions. Who are you? Why are you here? And why were you fighting the auto puppets?
I am Yang Yang, Outrider under Jinzhou's Midnight Rangers. I came to Xuanfang to help the patrollers investigate the recent disappearances in Jinzhou. My partner and I followed the trail through the Dreaming Cavern, but we ran into a large swarm of tacit discords outside the mountain gate. But then it suddenly opened. To buy my partner time to escape, I went in alone to draw them off. What came after that, you already know.
Jinzhou. Folks going missing, tacit discords running wild, the gate opening by itself. Jinzhou hasn't been informed. Mengzhou won't answer. What is all this?
I thought the auto puppets of Xuanfang Hold were meant to aid soldiers against tacit discords. Why did they turn on the people?
I don't know. Nobody does.
Jin gibt Yang Yang einen kurzen Überblick über das Geschehen. Linkt, oh Gott. Ich hab Probleme, den Namen
The auto
auszusprechen.
puppets rebelled?
No one is willing to believe it. The auto puppets are creations of Mengzhou's Sentinel. Under no rightful circumstance should they ever spill the blood of innocents. And even if someone was pulling their strings, using them to throw Xuanfang into chaos, it's unthinkable. It would mean someone has the means to breach, maybe even unravel the Sentinel's own intelligence.
If this was all orchestrated from the shadows, then the only force I know that might be capable of such a thing is...
Fraxidius heißen die hier, ne?
Could this be the work of the Fraxidus?
The Fraxidus? That infamous terrorist organization? I can't say. At the very least, we have seen no one in red robes within these lands for a very long time. If only Chuochen Atelier could send 1 or 2 Helmsmasters right now. No. Wishful thinking.
Georgian Atelier? Who are they?
A Mengzhou organization devoted to mechanist art. Nearly half the craftsmen in Mengzhou have ties to Chuochen Atelier. When it comes to mechanisms, they're second only to Sentinel Xin and the Ministry of Development. But unlike the Ministry of Development or Huashu Academy, they don't answer to City Hall. Their leadership rarely shows itself. And now that Xuanfeng has lost contact with Mengzhou, whatever the truth may be, the safety of the people comes first. As for the missing travelers from Jinzhou, I'm sorry. The Ministry of War never received word of them, and in our current situation, I fear we cannot spare the manpower to assist your investigation.
Please don't apologize. I have no proof. But I can't shake the feeling that all of this is connected somehow. Besides, as comrades in arms, we should stand by one another. If there is any way I can help, you need only say the word.
Thank you. We are short of hands. Many of our soldiers were wounded in the clash with the auto puppets. They need time to recover. Once our scouts have mapped a safe route back to the hold, we'll escort everyone out of here.
Until then, I'll go check on the villagers.
Much appreciated.
The auto puppets could strike again at any moment. We need to get everyone to a safe rally point. And I should talk to the wardens to learn more about Xuanfeng.
How did it come to this? Has the Sentinel... Has Our Lady Sheen truly forsaken us?
The men are still resting. We're counting who's left in the village. Once preparations are complete, we move out, Graham. Chief.
How did it come to this? Has the Sentinel...
Wir klopfen mal.
You mean... Young... His...
I'm sorry, Auntie. We couldn't bring him home. Please, stay strong.
Who is it?
Please hurry. The wardens want everyone gathered in the village square.
All right, I understand. Shall we? Pack your things. We're going to Xuanfeng Hold.
We're going inside the big walls? Then can I go see Uncle Cho?
We will not trouble Uncle Cho. He's very busy.
Optional, ja. Okay. Ach so, die beiden. Okay. Da reden wir.
Hey, you! You're from Jingzhou, aren't you? Do you know Uncle Dong?
Uncle Dong? He's on the missing persons list. I do. Have you seen him?
I have. He was headed to Mengzhou and passed through our village. He told the most amazing opera stories. Pity he only stayed one night. Come morning, he hurried off at first light. No telling when he will return.
Ein wildes Bummels ist erschienen. Fand das euch, falls ihr es wollt? Ich habe heute ziemlich viele Superbälle. Vielleicht hätte ich die mal auffüllen sollen.
With Xuanfeng in such a state, he likely won't be back anytime soon. I still wanted to hear the rest of his tale.
She still doesn't know what became of him. But this confirms it. The people from Jinzhou all vanished somewhere in the land of Xuanfeng.
Okay.
Well now, young maiden. Is this rafter kite yours? So lively. And such fine craftsmanship, too. A master's hand, no doubt.
Rafter Kite. Is that your name? No, sir. It's just that, for reasons I don't understand, it seems intent on guiding me to various places.
Ah, curious, very curious. I see feathers in your hair and a tusset mark upon your brow. You are a resonator, yes? Ah, perhaps this rafter kite has grown a mind of its own and taken you for a Xuanling bird of old.
A Xuanling bird. Forgive me, sir. I'm not from here. Might you tell me what that is?
Ah, never mind, you outsiders. Unfortunately, plenty of young folk from these parts no longer care for the legend of the Xuanling either. Long before these lands were claimed under Mengzhou, a flock of spirit birds dwelt here. Azure body, black of plume. People called them Xuanling. They did not think as we do, but they could see into the heart and bear its voice to another. In those days, the land was cruel and arose few. People entrusted the Xuanling with their joys, sorrows, and longings, trusting the bird to carry them across the wilds. Such a pity. That war 200 years ago laid waste to Shangfan's land and people, driving the Xuanling to extinction as well.
200 years ago. He must mean the Fortress and Gorges War that led to Jinzhou's founding.
Later, after Xianfang Hold was built, Manzhou's mechanist arts found their way here. In memory of those birds, local craftsmen fashioned the rafter kite in their image, to carry letters and messages in their stead. You've been favored by this one. Treat it kindly. For when people cease to speak of the Xuanling, the hands that know how to craft a rafter kite will grow fewer and fewer.
Come to think of it, it was this little thing that led Liang Yu and the wardens to my aid before.
Okay.
Looks like this house is already empty.
Erfahre von Jingdai mehr über die Situation. Ach hier. Beim Elternteil.
He's been missing ever since Liang Yu came back. I've asked the other children, but none of them know where he went.
Yan, I haven't seen him. Was it because...
Excuse me. Has a child from the village gone missing?
Yes, he's about 8 or 9. Not very tall, thin as a twig, scruffy mop of hair.
I'll help look for him. I'm quite good at finding people.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've checked out most of the village by now. Time to speak with the warden and see how things stand.
Sprich mit dem Xiangfang-Wächter im Dorf.
Uncle Gao, have you seen Junyan?
Da oben ist wahrscheinlich der.
Uncle Gao, have you seen Junyan?
So you're the one who held off more than a dozen auto puppets on your own. That is no small feat. Liang Yu said you're an outrider from Jinzhou. I should have guessed. The front lines against tacit discords do not breed ordinary soldiers. Only the finest make it there.
I wouldn't go that far. But those tacit discords I fought here, they were nothing like the ones I fought before. They were fast, vicious, like veterans tempered by countless battles.
For 2 centuries, Shuangfang's censure courts have purged TDs within its borders. Anything that survived the auto puppets and generations of wardens would have to be brutal and cunning. Though to be fair, the auto puppets do the heavy lifting. We wardens mostly support them in combat. Back then, only a few people could face powerful tacit discords alone. The Warden Commander, the Xuan Triad Watchers, and that elusive Xuan Paragon. But now the auto puppets have turned on us. The Paragon is trapped in a censure court, and of the Triad, only Liang Yu remains. Even if we retreat to the hold, we still will not be able to stop what's coming.
Well...
It's okay. I don't need comforting. After decades in uniform, you learn to make peace with whatever may come. It is only... If you are willing, comrade, do us one favor. Look after Liang Yu. She has talent, but she is still young. Most days, the other 2 watchers kept her under their wing, like an older brother and sister. She saw them the same way. The battlefield has no place for tears, but any eye can see their deaths have left their mark. A leader cannot afford to show weakness before the ranks. Yang Yu is too proud for that. She will only bury it inside. You look to be about her age, and you're not of the Shuangfang Wardens. So, she might open up to you.
Understood. I'll do what I can to help lighten her burden. It's clear she means a great deal to all of you.
Of course she does. She lost her parents young and was raised by the whole village. For us, it's hard not to think of her as our little sister. In any case, I leave it to you.
By the way, have you seen a child named Qingyan?
Qingyan. Ah, Qingzhi's little brother. Yes, I saw him. He tried to sneak into the tents a little while ago, but the men on duty drove him out. After that, I think he headed toward the shrine.
I see. Thank you. That's all for now. It's trying to lead me somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
Okay, folge dem Spokensegler. Ich würde sagen, das machen wir nach der Pause. Kann jetzt wahrscheinlich hier in M reingehen? Ja. Dann würde ich kurz in die Pause gehen. Wir streamen seit 2 Stündchen. Und dann machen wir hier weiter. Also, holt euch was zu essen, ruht ein bisschen die Äuglein aus. Das werde ich nämlich tun. Ich werde auch mal ein bisschen vor die Tür gehen und wieder Bäume auf der anderen Straßenseite angucken, weil meine Augen gerade auch nicht mehr so richtig wollen. Wie jeden Montag, ne? Eigentlich wie jeden Tag. Ja, also kurze Pause, holt euch was zu trinken, ruht ein bisschen die Augen aus, denkt an Self-Care. Wie gesagt, trinken nicht vergessen. Ich habe es jetzt auch ein bisschen mal wieder vernachlässigt. Die Quest war einfach zu spannend. Genau, und dann, wer möchte? Bis gleich. Den Pausenscreen vielleicht noch. So, da bin ich wieder. Sorry, hat ein bisschen länger gedauert. Wir sind hier irgendwie Annahmestelle für das ganze Haus. Und ja, dann ist mir noch ein Nachbar begegnet, als ich Augen ausgeruht habe draußen. Ja, deswegen. Ist ein bisschen hingezogen, aber egal. Dann gehen wir gleich wieder rüber. So. Genau. Wir folgen jetzt dem süßen kleinen mechanischen Piepmatz. Da sind wir vor der Pause hängen geblieben. Der schubst. Räume die gestapelten Kisten weg. Soll ich jetzt einfach zuhauen? Ja. Wir haben den kleinen Jungen gefunden. Ich glaube, es braucht erst, wenn ich die Kiste auch... Genau. Dann reden wir mit dem Jungen. Sprich mit dem Jungen.
You! How did you find me?
Und noch ein wildes Schalocko ist erschienen. Fängt das euch, was ihr es wollt?
Please, don't tell my family I'm here, okay? I was just going to the shrine. I remember, there's a sword there. If I take that sword, then maybe I can...
This must be the boy that woman was looking for. His sister must have been in Liang Yu's unit. I'd better keep following him for now.
Okay, jetzt folgen wir bei dem Jungen, aber der Text war so lang, dass ich... Achso, aber die Quest sagt mir wohin.
If I have to, I'll take this sword.
Careful! That blade is sharp!
Leave me alone! I will slay those auto puppets and tacit discords! I will avenge my sister!
Ling, why must you put yourself through this? Your little girl is only 3. If you go to war... Forgive me, grandmother, but my mind is made. My husband never came home. A Xuanling brought word that he was slain by tacit discords in the Gorges of Spirits. If I do not answer that blood with blood, then every vow we swore means nothing. Just think, he spent half his life painting Xuanfang's landscapes. How could I watch them be destroyed by tacit discords? Take this Liu Qin to Mengzhou and pawn it. It should fetch enough to see you both through for a time. Once this war is over, I will return to Mengzhou for you. Xuanling, so you birds already know what will happen, don't you? If you do, then go. Take nothing with you. Let it all be buried here. You are the solace people cling to, the bridge between hearts. Do not become an ill omen in their eyes. Do not be messengers of death. Fly. Leave this place. Leave before it turns into hell.
Yan! You foolish child! What are you doing here?
Big sister?
What was that just now?
Are you well, young maiden? You look a bit dazed.
You were the one speaking with Liang Yu earlier.
Yes, I am Jian Gun, the village chief. I have watched over Liang Yu since she was just a child.
Chief, if I may ask, what is this sword enshrined here?
Dankeschön, dir auch, WB, falls du die Pause genutzt hast. Dankeschön, dir natürlich auch, WB, falls du die Pause genutzt hast.
A nameless sword. And because it bears no name, it belongs to every soul who fought in that battle. "200 years ago, the fortress in the gorgeous war tore through Xuanfeng. Not only did Mengzhou send its great armies, but most of Xuanfeng's own sons and daughters also took up arms to defend their home. I was not yet born in those days. I know only what the elders told me. They spoke of a battle so ghastly that the sky itself ran red. For every 10 who went to war, scarcely one returned alive. This sword was found among the ruins of that battle. Its owner is unknown, but this much is certain. The one who wielded it died protecting this land. When the war ended, those who had taken refuge in Mengzhou slowly made their way home. This shrine was raised in the memory of the heroes who fell.
That woman I saw, was she going to join the Fortress and Gorgeous War? Was that the sword's memory, or...
Sprich mit dem Dorfvorsteher, sprich mit Ian und seiner Schwester. Ich würde gerne die Optionalen halt mitnehmen.
You must listen, Yan. Come back with me.
I'm not leaving! If I leave, who will avenge our sister?
Tell me, have you trained with a weapon? Do you know how to fight an enemy many times stronger than yourself? Do you think you can really avenge her?
I've watched the Xuanfeng wardens train!
Your sister was a warden, and she was strong. But even she could not walk away from that battlefield alive.
Then what am I supposed to do? She's never coming back.
What about your other sister? Don't you mean to protect her? Stay by her side. Go with the others to the rally point.
Young miss, are you a soldier too? Like my sister?
Yes. I became a soldier so I could protect those who can't protect themselves. That is not a vow you fulfill in a single day, nor a single year.
Then will you teach me? Sword work, I mean. The kind that can beat those tacit discords.
I will. That is my promise. But you have to promise me in return. Until that day, keep your sister safe.
Promise.
So, jetzt der Dorfvorsteher.
Little Jan, I understand his heart. He and Ginger were always so close. We thought those days belonged to the ashes of history. And yet, this land must suffer a new calamity. I wonder what our ancestors would make of this. Were they watching?
Even so, we cannot simply sit and wait. It all comes down to what we do. At least for now, there are still things within our power. Chief, I believe this sword isn't just a monument to the fallen. It may also give people the courage to walk forward even in the face of death.
Well spoken. Now you make me sound like a bitter old fool. Would you do an old man a favor? Take this sword and pass it to Liang Yu. Let the wardens carry it back to the hold. Tacit discords scour the land bare. A sword is but iron and steel, but it is still part of Xuanfeng's legacy. I would see it kept safe.
Of course, Chief. Let me speak with Liang Yu.
You had the right of it, Yang Yang. The auto puppets were a gift from the Sentinel, and for 200 quiet years we have leaned upon that gift. And yet, it comes down to what we do. What we do.
Nimm das Schwert auf. Wow. Nee, so ist besser.
The chief was right. I should go talk to Liang Yu. Now, where did she go?
Okay, da war Text, der nicht vertont war. Ach, das war das Lied, die Lyrik.
Who? Oh, it's you. Do you need something? The scouts have not yet returned, but we cannot wait much longer. Once everyone is gathered, we move.
I met the village chief just now. He wishes for this sword to be kept with the Xuanfeng wardens.
A sword? At a time like this? retreat will be dangerous enough. I'd ask everyone only to protect themselves and those beside them, not cold steel.
Then I will carry it myself, for now.
You... Fine. Do as you see fit.
I also never properly thanked you for saving me, and for giving me a room to rest.
It's nothing. I've not stayed in this village for years. The house was sitting empty.
So it was your home.
Just an old house. Soon enough, this village may be flattened by tacit discords. Nothing left but rubble. Houses can always be rebuilt. But the dead do not come back.
Then let's focus on those who are still alive.
Ein wildes Torheido ist erschienen. Fangt das durch, wenn ihr es wollt.
Is there something else?
Let's talk.
There is nothing to say.
Any other time, I wouldn't press you. But Liangyu, we're soldiers. We have our duties. This is no time to indulge ourselves. My forte allows me to catch the messages the wind carries from far away. It's useful, convenient. It lets me notice, in places no one looks, that someone is waiting for a hand to reach out to them. But sometimes, I hate it. The echoes of tragedy, the aftershocks of disaster. Everything is already over and done with. There is nothing left I can change, and yet it forces me to listen. Even now, those sounds make my heart clench.
You...
It's all right. I know. Because I've already heard it.
I am afraid to look them in the eyes. I know what they're all waiting for, because I am waiting too, waiting for someone to step forward. Du Zhong and Qingzhi were that kind of person. Xuan Watchers or not, they would have made great commanders. And yet they died. And I was the one who lived.
seen it just a few seconds sooner. If my life could buy back theirs, I would.
Better? It helps a little, saying it out loud, doesn't it? I think you don't need anyone to tell you what to do. You already know. You're only afraid you won't do it well enough, because some mistakes cannot be undone. But even so, sometimes we just have to go through with it, don't we?
Was that how you all felt too? During the Battle of Norfolk Barrens?
I can't speak for anyone else, but by the end, my mind was blank. I fought on instinct, on the will to stay alive. We only won that battle because so many stood with us. And back then, there really was someone who stood in front of me, in front of all of us. But I also know he won't always be there. If I only ever chase someone else's shadow, I'll never truly move forward. I hope next time he and I meet, I'll be able to stand beside him, not behind. The situation as Shuangfeng Hold is still uncertain, but as I said before, the streams brought me here, so the only thing I can do is...
You're right. Whatever comes, I have a duty to fulfill.
By the way, that song earlier.
Song? Oh. Did I hum it aloud? It's a little tune. My mother taught it to me when I was little. I never learned all of it. They say the written score was lost 200 years ago. Now all people remember is a half-forgotten tune.
I see.
You knew this tune before? Or did you memorize it just from listening once?
I just thought that it might help everyone breathe a little easier.
Maybe it did. You certainly sing it better than I do.
Watcher Liang Yu, a Skywatch ring has detected auto puppets moving this way. They will reach Xiangling village in about 2 hours.
Then we have no time to waste. If the scouts still haven't reported back, we'll have to move and scout as we go.
I'll go. Scouting is part of an outrider's duties, and my forte can help me avoid danger.
Okay. Here are the coordinates for the garrison camp outside the city. There will be people waiting there to receive you. Once you arrive, have the guards send the route by rafter kite. We'll move out as soon as we have it. I will have the officer in charge unlock the cloud ride for you. Should save you quite a bit of time.
Sprich mit Mingyu, den Wolkenreiter freizuschalten. Ach so. Wow hat ihn schon freigeschaltet, aber Yang halt nicht. Okay.
I was expecting you. Hand me your terminal. I'll grant you access to the Cloud Ride. It's a joint project of Mengzhou's Huashu Academy and the Ministry of Development. Leaves any glider in the dust. If you're heading to the camp, there's a side path nearby. The eastern Xuan peaks are treacherous, and the disorienting fog hangs thick through much of it. Be careful.
Verlasse das Dorf. Wahrscheinlich muss ich hier rumgehen.
Speeding up. First, I need to get a sense of the terrain. Better find a vantage point.
Was sind das für Steine? Ja, ich hätte mich ranziehen können. Interessant, dass das optional ist. Wie soll man sonst hochkommen? Aber gut. Ströme wahrnehmen. Rufe Ströme herbei. Finde einen sicheren Weg nach vorn. Kann ich das hier einfach mal mitnehmen?
That path over there should avoid most of the auto puppets. Worth taking a look. Over there, rogue auto puppets. They're really closing in. I have to move faster. This must be the disorienting fog that Warden mentioned. Visibility's too low. I'll have to find a way around. That must be the garrison camp Liang Yu mentioned. Looks like there are still soldiers there. I need to make haste.
Geh in Richtung der östlichen... Fahre den Wolkenreiter. Ich kann mit dem Motorrad nicht umgehen. Aber ich versuch's.
The cloud ride. It's easier to handle than I expected. Chixia would love this. I wonder if she made it out safely. I'd best hurry.
Wow. Ja, sag ich ja. Ich kann mit dem Stecker. Mit dem Ding nicht umgehen. Wenn ich einfach am Rand laufe, vielleicht tue ich dann Glück. Was ist das? Achso, das ist wieder... Ja, du. Der ganze Wald glitzert. Ich gehe jetzt erstmal auf der linken Seite lang. Ich weiß ja noch nicht mehr, wofür man die Jade braucht. Ein wildes Flatterhaar ist erschienen. Vergesst euch für das Wald. Das sieht auch auffällig aus. Und wenn ich nicht kämpfen will? Ich kann es doch umgehen. Theoretisch, aber ein bisschen Kämpfe wollten sie reinbringen, oder? Ich habe ja keine Wahl.
Auto puppets. Not many of them. I might be able to end this quickly.
Tempest!
Ich höre was.
Please.
Hi! Deference! Tempest!
Sind die Gegner auf dem Weg?
Speeding up.
Aha. Das war ein Tierchen. Interesting. Nice. Da sind noch mehr Gegner.
Speeding up. Beware.
Shape the shapeless!
Please.
Hi!
Okay, die Kombination hat ziemlich gut funktioniert, aber dafür muss alles frei sein. Und ich brauche ewig, um mir ein Ulti voll zu kriegen. Aber ich warte noch kurz das Q ab. Für die Gegner da. Ah. Nicht gut.
Those are Xuanfang Wardens. Liangyu Scouts. This must be them. No sign of life. Too many. Engaging them would cause too much noise. Need to find another way.
Okay, gut. Okay. Ich habe gleich das Hinterste genommen.
Speeding up.
Gegner oder Teleporter? Das rote Ding da. Vielleicht Teleporter. Aber erstmal lebende Menschen.
Halt! Who goes there? Identify yourself.
Yang unterrichtet die Wachen rasch über die Lage.
So Watcher Liang Yu sent you to map a route. Good. We've been waiting a long time.
Also, I found scouts along the way. They're all ready.
I see. Thank you for telling me. They were long overdue, so I feared as much. No time to lose. We must send word to Liang Yu immediately. Good work. The camp is just ahead. I'll find you a place to rest.
Okay. Ruhe dich kurz aus, aber war nicht hier gerade... Da ist ein... Wir haben hier angefangen. Hier ist der Teleporter und wir sind jetzt hier gelandet. Ne? Was ist denn das überhaupt? Ach, das ist das Ding hier. Vor 2 Tagen am Mittag, nachdem sie der Belagerung durch Autopuppen und Tacit Dissonanzen entkommen ist und von den Xiangfang-Wächtern gerettet wurde, erwacht Yang Yang und findet sich im Dorf Xiangling wieder. Vor 2 Tagen am Nachmittag, um den Bewohnern des Dorfes Xiangling bei der Evakuierung zu helfen, meldet sich Yang Yang freiwillig, die östlichen Xuang-Gipfel zu erkunden. Und jetzt sind wir hier. Vor 2 Tagen am Abend schließlich erreicht Yang Yang ein provisorisches Lager nahe der Xuanfang-Feste. Interessant. Man weiß halt nicht, wie weit das noch geht, aber der Bereich ist groß. Wir haben wieder ein Part mehr oder minder abgeschlossen, aber wo ist das rote Ding? Da hinten? Aber das Video ist ja gleich gebrockt, als wir in die Nähe kamen. Ne, wir haben hier keine Teleporter. Na gut. Ist mir jetzt gerade zu weit weg. Ruh dich kurz aus, hinsetzen.
I hope everyone makes it through safely.
Excuse me, miss. Do you have a rafter kite with you? If it's not too much to ask, could you let it carry a letter for me? A letter home, to Mengzhou.
You mean to...
I've been away from home for many years now. Now Shangfan has fallen into chaos. I may never see my wife and children again. This letter is my last wish. I asked every soldier in the hold, but they all say that under these circumstances, every rafter kite must be reserved for military reports. Please.
It's all right. Give me the letter.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I hope the first thing his family sees is not this letter, but the man himself returning home. Father, Mother, Rover. Sister said she'd come visit Jinzhou soon. If she can't find me, will she worry?
Ja, würde sie.
Maybe I should write down what I've seen here. If nothing else, I can put the clues in order. Perhaps it will help whoever reads it.
Schreiben wir jetzt auch einen Brief? Ah, wir schreiben einen Brief. Über das Dorf Xiangling und den Sparrow-Segler schreiben.
Since entering the land of Xuanfang, I have been set upon by both autopuppets and Tacit discords. For what cause I was targeted, I cannot say. But the Xuanfang wardens pulled me from the brink, and that is how I came to Sanling village. Somewhere along the way, a mechanical bird began to follow me. The locals call it a rafter kite, They say it was modeled after a spirit bird that once dwelt in Xuanfang. It is remarkably clever. Now and then, it seems to lead me to places, almost like a real living bird.
Über Liang Yu schreiben.
In Xianling village, I met Liang Yu. She is young, yet she already holds the title of Xuan Watcher. She told me of the chaos that has swept across Xuanfang. Her squad mates were slaughtered in a censure court. Something in her reminds me of who I once was. If I can, I will lift some of the weight off her shoulders.
Über die abtrünnigen Autopuppen schreiben.
The auto puppets meant to purge tacit discords have gone rogue. They now attack the people. I can't prove it yet, but something tells me this isn't just a malfunction. It's deliberate. Someone's behind it. But Xuanfang Hold's comms have been cut. The wardens are barely holding the line against both auto puppets and tacit discords. No one has the time or strength to find out what's really going on. If only I could gather some clues through the streams.
Zum Schließen auf den leeren Bereich klicken.
Really? None of them managed to... Yang, thanks to you, we slipped past the auto puppets and TDs. We were blessed to make it with no losses.
As long as everyone is safe.
The hold is just ahead. Once we catch our breath, I'll have the guards clear passage and escort everyone inside. As for your case, the commander has been collecting intelligence by Rafter Kite. Once we reach him, we can decide our next steps together.
Understood. And with any luck, Mengzhou may already have reinforcements on the way.
Huh. I hope that is the case. Next. How? We should have avoided all of them. Fire the signal! Rally the hold support! Ugh, they're too fast. There's no time. Battle lines! Cover the civilians! Buy them time to fall back!
That won't hold. We're outnumbered 3-1. The line will break.
Yang Yu, one of us has to stay behind to hold them off.
Then let me stay.
Liang Yu, you are our captain now. Don't lose sight of that. I'll play decoy and draw them away. Trust me, I've done this before.
There are too many for one. If you ask me, we need 3. At least 3.
You! Watcher Liang Yu. The hold is answering our signal.
Liang Yu, I'm not making it. Go.
Stay calm, Liang Yu. You must stay calm. Make the right call. So everyone gets to.
Yanlang, Mingyu, go to help Yang Yang. Everyone else fall back! Stay in formation, fall back as fast as you can!
Yes!
Okay.
Please. I need to lead these auto puppets another way. Hey!
Turtle, break down. Turtle, break down.
Tempest!
Turtle, break down.
Serenade!
No one can hold that many alone. Don't let them surround you.
We Wardens know these auto puppets better than anyone. There's no way we let a Jinzhou Midnight Ranger bait them off by herself.
You.
Break down.
Thank you. Both of you.
Ja, ich weiß, es so eng wird.
Break down.
Okay, die spawnen auch nach. Okay, dann laufe ich halt weiter. Ja, komm mit. Na komm. Du willst mich haben? Komm.
Please. Precipitance!
Hostile presence detected. Incinerate.
Hey! Hey!
Ja, ich versuche.
Let the winds roar!
Turtle, break.
Mengzhou! Damn you! Die! It's finally over.
I'm sorry. If I'd only gotten here a little sooner.
Now you sound just like little Liang Yu. I'm all right. Just need to rest. Some rest and I'll be fine. A pity. That boy, Mingyu. Quite a few girls had taken a shining to him.
Mach das. Vielen Dank, dass du mit dabei warst. Ruh dich gut aus. Ne?
Where am I?
Ja, das wusste ich auch gar nicht.
Sonaro. But how did I?
Und schöne Woche dir natürlich. Gute Besserung. Ja, irgendwie hat sich gerade eine Sphäre geöffnet. Habe ich das Gefühl.
Is it over? Xuanling, tell me. Yuan Fortress, did it stand? Please, I still had things I wanted to say.
Untersuche das Schlachtfeld. Das ist hier sehr auffällig, aber... Okay. Ich weiß nicht, was das ist, aber wir berühren mal. Verbleibende Frequenz, chaotische Rückstände von Frequenzen, die von gefallenen Tacit-Dissonanzen hinterlassen wurden. Okay. Da ist noch ein Verletzter.
Are you all right? I think I can feel my legs. Where's everyone?
Don't know. Not many left, I guess. We held off the first wave, but the next one...
Hey, Xuanling, do you think we'll win this?
Either way, I'm afraid neither of us will live to find out.
Zum Untersuchen von. Eine Waffe, die im Boden steckt. Eine lange Klinge, die nach einem heftigen Kampf zerbrochen ist. Am Griff klebt getrocknetes Blut. Ich sehe das nicht mal. Ich sehe es wirklich nicht. Also, ja, die ganzen Schwerter hier halt. Aber jetzt keine spezielle einzelne. Ist das hier?
Xuanling. Are those Xuanling birds? Thank heavens. You didn't all. Go. Go now. The village is all ready. Promise me. Go and see if there's still anyone. Take them away. Away from here.
Why? Why? I don't want to die. I can't die! My brothers and sisters, my parents, my wife and children, they're all waiting. Tacit discords! Tacit discords! Those cursed, wretched tacit discords! Killing you 100 times, no, 1,000 times, would never be enough!
Das war gerade Zufall. Ich glaube, da war ja nicht so eine blaue Kugel. Und das war sogar vertont. Das waren die Schwerter.
First regiment is breached. Second regiment, off. Hold the line. Do not let Tacit Discords Keep moving. Don't give them an opening.
No! No! We've got wounded! Medic! Where's the medic?
Damn it all! Where are our resonates? Are any of them still alive?
How many battles have been fought in this place? And how many more are still to come? These sounds, they just keep flooding in.
Folge dem Lied. Aber ist nicht jede Kugel auch eine Erinnerung? Ich weiß, dass wir zum kleinen Mädchen müssen, aber grenzenlos der Himmel, weit und endloses Land. Nee, ich kann hier nicht agieren.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Let the Xuanling hear your song. Then they'll come. They'll come to take you home.
Another wave of tacit discords will be here any moment. Good. Then we have arrived at the right time. Our orders are to reinforce the Western Second Front. Fellow artisans, ready the blade puppets. George Atelier has poured years into this generation of blade puppets. There is no better test than real combat. Yuan Fortress was built by the Ministry of Development and George Atelier. It is the pinnacle of human intellect. Mindless, tacit discords cannot be allowed to undo that.
Yes, sir!
George and Atelier. Liang Yu mentioned them. A Mengzhou organization devoted to the mechanist arts.
Excuse me?
I'm back?
Xuanfang is not exactly peaceful these days, young lady. This ground is dangerous. It would be wiser not to linger here.
Sir, that advice applies just as well to yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, my apologies. I misjudged you. You carry a military blade, so you are a soldier, I take it. It's only that your face is new, and you do not dress like one of the wardens.
I'm with the Jinzhou Midnight Rangers. Why I've come to Xuanfang? It's a long story. Not for this place. Since you've questioned me, perhaps you can offer your own name and identity in return. As you said, this place is not exactly peaceful. A civilian wandering alone through these mountains is unusual, to say the least.
Of course. My name is Muyu. I am an artisan under the Xuanfang Ministry of Development. If you do not trust me, I have my badge with me. Yesterday, on orders from the Ministry of War, I went to a nearby censure court for routine maintenance. But before I even made it inside, I watched the auto puppets go rogue. They attacked the wardens escorting me. I was fortunate. I lived, but I had to retreat deep into the cliffs. Only once I was certain the auto puppets had moved on did I dare come back out. Then I found you here, looking rather shaken. Judging by the area around us, you must have endured quite a battle. Did you fight all these auto puppets yourself? Remarkable.
There's something about this man.
Ja, da wir ihn gerade in der Sphäre gesehen haben und jetzt hat er ein mechanisches Auge. Je nachdem, wie alt die Erinnerung an den Kampf ist, ist er älter, als er sein sollte.
Since you're a Ministry of Development artisan, let me escort you back to the hold.
This is no time to return to the hold. I must get to the Western Fang Peaks now. I must not dally.
The Western Fang Peaks. Why? What's there?
The Western Fang Peaks houses the Skyworks, Xuanfang's largest auto puppet production plant and tacit discord disposal facility. If that place falls, rogue auto puppets and tacit discords will spill into every corner of Xuanfang. The consequences are unthinkable. In truth, when I reviewed the patrol routes of the auto puppets days ago, I noticed a few had deviated from their assigned paths. Auto puppets are self-operating machines. At first, I assumed a few units had suffered minor faults in their circuits after fighting tacit discords. But now it seems the rebellion may have started from there. And the point where all those rogue units' paths converged was the Skyworks.
So you suspect the answer to why the auto puppets went rogue might be there?
Precisely.
We still don't know why the auto puppets malfunctioned. If, as you say, auto puppets and tacit discords have gathered at the Skyworks, then how do you stay safe if you go there alone?
The Xuanfang artisans spent generations crossing mountains and valleys. That is how the hold was built. I have inherited a measure of that nerve. Besides, Xuanfang is now on a knife's edge. Everyone thinking only of their own survival is hardly a wise strategy. But still, young lady from the Midnight Rangers, your skills are extraordinary. Were you to come with me, perhaps my safety would be much less of a concern.
The disappearances in Jinzhou also began around that same time. I can't ignore this lead. And whether he's telling the truth or not, I can't just leave this man on his own. All right, I'll go with you.
Excellent. Then let's not waste another second.
But the ruins of Yuan Fortress lie between the eastern and western Fang peaks. How do you plan to get there?
That is no problem. We artisans know every mechanical structure in the land of Xuanfang, and that includes Yuan Fortress. There's an old passage through the ruins that connects to the western Fang peaks. Rarely used now, but I know of it.
Was muss ich jetzt tun? Okay.
This is the entrance. The fortress has been abandoned. No auto puppets to concern us. I will lead the way.
Yes, thank you.
Wir haben hier wieder zwei Sachen. Vorhin war schon mal was. Vor 2 Tagen Nacht, unerwartet wird das Lager von einer Gruppe Autopuppen und Tacit-Dissonanzen angegriffen. Gestern Morgen, nach großen Opfern und einem erbitterten Kampf, gelingt es Yang, die angreifenden Autopuppen und Tacit-Dissonanzen wegzulocken. Plötzlich erklingt ein Gesang in ihren Ohren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Stück haben wir schon. Gestern Nachmittag, ein Verlassen der Sonosphäre trifft Yang auf einen Handwerker, der behauptet, sich von seinen Gefährten getrennt zu haben. kann mich nicht daran erinnern. Er sollte was untersuchen, hatte Leibgarden dabei und die Puppen haben seine Leibgarde angegriffen. Und er hat sich dann versteckt. Das war doch eigentlich die Info, die wir bekommen haben. Aber gut. Oh, in
With
der
every meeting
Joan-Festung
comes the
betreten.
inevitable parting.
Aber wir haben irgendwie noch keinen neuen Teleporter bekommen. Oh. Gut, weil wir es gerade vorgelesen haben. Yang Yang und Muyu reisen gemeinsam durch die Ruinen der Juan-Festung in Richtung des Himmelswerks. Ich mag die Einstellung nicht.
These are traces of the Fortress and Gorge's war.
Correct. When that war erupted, tacit discord swept into Xuanfang. The main battlefield was this fortress, built by Mengzhou in earlier days against these monsters.
Those symbols on the mechanisms.
The construction was overseen by both the Ministry of Development and Zhuo Juin Atelier's Grand Helm. It would be strange if the Atelier's marks were not here.
The Yuan Fortress battlefield. Even after all these years, it still feels so.
Soll er so jetzt kämpfen?
At the time, the tide of tacit discords swelled relentlessly. Mengzhou's sentinel, Sheen the Moonfox, concluded that the fortress alone would not withstand their onslaught. So she turned to powers beyond mortal understanding. With the authority of her station, she raised Xuanfang Hold atop the ruins of Yuan Fortress. It was meant to be the apex of automata mechanics. Once complete, as the Sentinel envisioned, its very architecture would redirect and eliminate tacit discords. A mechanism so vast, so intricate, so perfectly ordered, that no mortal hand could ever hope to build it. Unfortunately, Overthrax launched its surprise attack just days before completion.
They were using themselves as bait, luring tacit discords into the censure cages.
Against a tacit discord outbreak, the forces stationed in the fortress and the Atelier's blade puppets were little more than straw and mud.
And yet, because of them, so many others were spared.
Suche den Tadelkäfig. Ja, das würde ich gerne tun. Darf ich? Darf ich? Ich darf. Wow. Ein wildes Probeer ist erschienen. Sagt das euch, wird das wild? Ich weiß nicht mehr, was das ist. Na gut. Gehe weiter. Wir gehen weiter. Warum bleibt er stehen?
This damage, it isn't just from tacit discords. It looks more like some kind of explosion.
And it seems you do not know how the Fortress and Gorge's war truly ended. That is to be expected. Even now, to most of Mengzhou, it is little more than a memory of suffering. they realized that no amount of human effort could ever drive back the Tacit Discords. When every hope was exhausted, every option spent, Mengzhou's last defenders detonated the entire Yuan fortress.
Kann mich nicht bewegen.
After that, a higher will descended upon Xuanfang and brought that gruesome war to an end.
Untersuche die vergangenen Ereignisse. Und dann hier wieder rauskommen. Untersuchen.
No. No, this isn't right. What went wrong? Weapons? Mobility? Or is it... No!
Damn you, Tacit Discord.
Is this... How fascinating. The most uncontrollable part of a person, remade into the stepping stone toward perfection. Is that not putting it to its best use? What is it, young lady? The Skyworks lies just ahead. We may soon learn the reason for the Auto Puppet's rebellion.
Your right eye.
This eye? Pay it no mind. An old wound left by a Tacit Discord years ago. Nothing more.
This encounter, was it during the Fortress and Gorges War?
Interesting. You couldn't have known me before. And no one alive in Xuanfang knows the particulars of my past.
When people speak, they always try, without knowing, to hide what they leave unsaid. Unfortunately, I'm very good at seeing it.
Oh, you possess that ability. So then, I assume you saw something in that Sonoro, didn't you?
200 years ago, you were with Georgian Atelier.
Georgian Atelier. Even now, the name elicits a certain fondness. A so-called gathering of geniuses, eccentrics, and madmen. Sophisticated nursery. In the eyes of a higher will, what difference is there between the wisest human beings and the cleverest colony of ants? The destination lies plainly within sight, and yet the Sentinel only watches from her lofty perch as the ants line up and march in circles. Meaningless circles. Fire has burned in this world so long, the world has forgotten how the fire began. The first flame was stolen from the gods by none other than human hands.
You're the one behind all of this.
I'm not behind anything. Please do not demote me into one of those dull schemers. The sort you've likely heard of. The Fraxidus. I am simply finishing a research project. To do that, one requires experiments for supporting evidence.
You can save that speech for the Ministry of War.
I am a man who values efficiency. To waste even 1 second on anyone or anything unrelated to my purpose would already be excessive. I only revealed myself to you here because I determined it was necessary. You lavish so much attention on others, and so remain stubbornly blind to your own nature. Pitiful. The way you live is no different from burning a chine for kindling and boiling a crane for broth. I can sense it. The reverberations formed from your frequency are the perfect medium. The one I have long sought. 100, no, 1,000 ordinary reverberations could not compare to you.
From the moment we met, you've done nothing but talk at yourself. I don't understand what you're saying, and I don't care to. But I do know this. The wind will not carry these words anywhere. Your madness ends here!
Ich darf kämpfen. Oder ich muss. Nicht? Achtung. Routenauswahl 1. Beim Erreichen des Knotens in der Hauptquest kannst du verschiedene Resonator-Avatare auswählen, um ihren bevorzugten Handlungsverlauf zu starten und die Quest fortzusetzen. Was? Routenauswahl 2. Die Routenauswahl verändert lediglich die Reihenfolge des Story-Erlebnisses und hat keinen Einfluss auf den Erzählinhalt. Naja, immerhin das. Bitte wähle eine Route. Bringt das jetzt noch was, 13 Minuten vorher eine neue Route anzufangen? Ich vermute nicht, was passiert, wenn ich hier rausgehe. Der Wind vor dem Sturm. Wähle die nächste Storyline. Und wo sind wir? Warum nicht? Ich dachte, wir sind doch hier verbunden. Müssten wir doch auch eine Karte haben. Was ist denn, wenn ich die Quest nicht weitermachen will? Karten gerade nicht verfügbar. Aber ich habe gerade mein Team und das ist wahrscheinlich der beste Projekt, den ich in nächster Zeit finden werde. Ja, aber was passiert denn? Wie kann ich denn jetzt Dailies machen? Morgen zum Beispiel. Komme ich hier noch ganz raus? Nee, ne? Bin ich jetzt raus oder werde ich wieder reingebracht? Okay, ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich morgen Dailies machen soll. Chris hat mich gefangen. Chris hat mich gefangen. Again and again and again. Was muss ich hier lang laufen? Da war irgendwas, was so aussieht, als käme ich da raus. Ja, was passiert, wenn ich das mache? Soll ich eine Erklärung kriegen? Was? Himmelssteinschleuder. Verwende die Himmelssteinschleuder, um dich in die Luft schleudern und schnell durch die Oberwelt reisen zu können. Und ich wurde zurück. Wir sind jetzt knapp bei 3,5 Stunden dran und ich komme hier nicht mehr raus für Dailies. Was ist das? Da ist eine Markierung auf der Karte, deswegen würde ich mal gucken. Ich versuche es jetzt nochmal hier. Ansonsten könnte ich vielleicht das Glück haben. Was passiert denn? Das geht? Ins Menü komme ich. Charakterauswahl auch. Buckel. Der Kisten kaputt gemacht. Vogel über uns? Vogel. Na gut, was soll's. Ich hoffe, dass ich morgen irgendwie Dailies machen kann. Ich werde gleich nach dem Stream nochmal gucken, was passiert, wenn ich das Spiel ausmache und wieder an. Wo ich dann lande. Ich bin aber auch ziemlich müde und ich habe Hunger, deswegen würde ich jetzt einfach... Ich kann in diesen Screen gehen und dann in den hier. Zack. Genau. So, ich starte jetzt hier nochmal eine Aufnahme, weil ich beim Test festgestellt habe, dass ich da wirklich nicht rauskomme. Und ich werde jetzt auch wieder einen Crash verursachen, weil mir der vorhin passiert ist, damit ihr auch das seht, was Buba hier schon wieder fabriziert hat. Wir hatten im Stream vorhin, ja, es ist derselbe Tag, versucht rauszulaufen. Das ist ja im VOD. Das ging nicht. Wir können aber auf Charaktere zugreifen. Und wir tun jetzt mal so, als würden wir für Rebecca was farmen wollen, was ich eventuell morgen machen wollte.
Yo!
Als Daily, weil sie hat hier noch den normalen Angriff auf 5 und ihr Intro-Skill auf 5. Das bedeutet, wir brauchen eigentlich diese Dreiecke, aber die gibt es auch, wenn ich das hier mache. Und dann, ja, wollen wir ja mal uns dahin teleportieren. Die Karte geht ja nicht, wie wir wissen. Und dann passiert nämlich das. Die Kartenfunktion ist vorübergehend nicht verfügbar. Und jetzt komme ich hier. Escape, 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 Escape. C. Ich weiß nicht, andere Tasten fallen mir gerade nicht ein. Rechtsklick, Linksklick, ich kann hier rumklicken, aber ja, ich kann nichts tun. Ich kann einfach nichts tun. Ich komme nicht mehr raus. Das X ist weg. Escape geht nicht. Hm. Ja. Das bedeutet, ich werde das Spiel jetzt wieder schließen. Ich wollte das trotzdem in der Aufnahme haben. Oder genau deswegen. Damit mir geglaubt wird, dass das so nicht sein sollte. Ich glaube, an meiner Stimme hört man auch, dass ich davon ziemlich genervt bin. Ja, schön. Wie gesagt, es geht nichts. T, B, Q, W, E. Ich probiere nochmal die ganzen Tasten durch. Vielleicht kommen wir auch noch so raus. Nö. Also ich bin jetzt von Q bis Plus und dann A bis Raute und größer als bis Minus oder Unterstrich halt. Durchgegangen. Nichts funktioniert. Ja. Ich gehe es beenden. So. Jetzt habt ihr ein Schwarzbild. Weil man da nicht anders rauskommt. Also, ich empfehle euch, wenn ihr in der Quest, ja, eine Pause machen wollt, macht es nicht. Ich werde jetzt das wieder starten und versuchen, dass ich bis zu meinen Dailies komme. Das heißt, ich werde mich für einen Part entscheiden und hoffen, dass da nur ein Video kommt, was ich dann in der Aufnahme habe. Und dass ich dann rauskomme. Kuro Games, ja, Kuro Games. Hüstel. Ich habe sogar die Verfolgung rausgenommen. Also, wir können ja auch hier rein. Und ich habe den Fokusmodus rausgenommen. Ich habe das Verfolgen rausgenommen, um, ja, morgen Dailies machen zu können. Hilft auch nicht. Wie wir gerade gesehen haben. Ich gehe wieder auf Verfolgen. Ich kriege das Ding und entscheide mich für die Warvers-Route.
The frequency trace ends northwest of the eastern Shuan Peaks. Either it's heading somewhere a Skywatch ring cannot monitor, or...
Wait, there's something on the back of this letter. These marks. Were they left by the streams? Skyworks.
Skyworks? Yang Yang actually mentioned that place?
Was ist denn das?
A factory in the western Fang Peaks. It's where Xuanfang Hold produces its auto puppets and disposes of tacit discords. The Ministry of War just flagged it. They say the Skyworks has become a hive for rogue auto puppets. Even the Xuanfang wardens in the Ministry of Development can't get close anymore. You think Yang Yang went there?
She went out of her way to leave us this message. I can't ignore it. What about you? What's your move?
The hold is under siege from all sides. My commander's order was to reach Jinzhou through Shaft Post Yard's mountain gate, to call for reinforcements. But the gate is sealed. There's no other way out. If I do nothing, I'll just be waiting for death. I'm coming with you. If Yang Yang went to the Skyworks, she must have sent something important. Besides, I owe her a great debt. Only... the Skyworks has become a den of horrors. 2 souls alone may not be enough.
We'll just have to find out.
Right.
Es singt Xiaoling.
You mentioned earlier that the Sentinel of Mengzhou is missing.
Well, she holds a residence in Xuanfang Hold, but the doors have not opened in a long time. The Warden Commander tried to contact her many times, but received no response.
We're missing too many pieces of the puzzle at this point in time.
Agreed. Let's hope we find some clues at the Skyworks.
Sinkt Xiaoling verstummt. Der Sturm verlasse das Schachtpostenareal. Ich habe jetzt immer noch mein Team. Ich habe eigentlich im Laufe meiner Zeit gelernt, dass wenn hier eine Tür ist, dann kann ich die benutzen. Aber die Tür ist nie da. Ich habe meinen... Sieht man? Ja, man sieht's. Okay. Nächster Versuch. Ich kann M benutzen. Darf ich jetzt hier weg? Wenn ich jetzt zum Beispiel... das war hier, ne? Nee, Lacheroi. Genau, ich glaube, ich möchte morgen halt wieder hier irgendwie am Rand gab es einen Dungeon. Den hier. Das waren die. Darf ich da hin? Anscheinend darf ich. Okay, damit kann ich morgen meine Dailies machen. Dann war das jetzt ein kurzes Video, wo ich euch einfach nur gezeigt habe, ja, wie caged man in der Quest ist, obwohl man seine Charaktere hat. Also, ja, ich denke, da sollte sich Koro Games noch was überlegen. Das sollte so, glaube ich, nicht sein. Ja. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ich würde an der Stelle beenden, weil hier starte ich dann morgen früh ganz normal meine Dailies.